And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. The 4 and 6 kingdom, my people. That is the kingdom that keeps on giving. The kingdom of LeBron James and his legions of fanboys who, don't seem to understand why their king gets as much criticism as he gets. But anyway, let's check out this article from Bleacher Report. It says LeBron James shuts down Bronny questions. Ask him. He's a grown man. Says LeBron James made it clear on Monday that he won't answer every question on behalf of his son this season. That's an interesting way to put it. While talking to the media during practice, the Los Angeles Lakers star chose not to answer a question about Bronny James and instead said Bronny could speak for himself. You got to ask him, James said. He's a grown man. Ask him how he's handling it, and we'll go from there. He's a grown man. He's a professional. He can handle it. James and his son are making history this season by becoming the first father and son to play both in the NBA and on the same team. It's a testament to James' longevity, or it's a testament to James' abuse of power. It's all in perspective, people. But it creates a unique set of circumstances, one of which is answering to the media. It's common for players to answer questions about their teammates, but a bit uncommon for players to answer questions for their teammates. While James will likely occasionally answer a question for Bronny, it seems like he'll allow the rookie to take most questions by himself. James and Bronny shared the court for the first time earlier in October in a preseason matchup with the Phoenix Suns. And we'll hold up there. Yeah, so that's an interesting spin that this article chose to take on this matter, basically making it seem as if Bronny, as if he was pointing out that, hey, Bronny is simply capable of answering these questions versus the fact that you can tell that LeBron James is getting annoyed with the question. And this is interesting. You know, for all of you LeBron James fanboys, again, who constantly defending him, constantly upset about the criticism that he gets, constantly not understanding why he gets so much criticism. LeBron James has brought every bit of criticism that he ever gets in his career upon himself. I mean, first of all, if you watch the actual clip of LeBron answering this question, he says something about, we know why he's getting the attention he's getting, good or bad. Yes, LeBron, we do know why he's getting the attention, good or bad. That is because of you. That is because you convinced everybody. You made it seem as if Bronny was much better than he was with some of those tweets you were putting out, and so let's not pretend, but this is LeBron James. This is what he does best, is pretend as if he has no idea why he or Bronny is getting the criticism he's getting. First of all, he says, ask Bronny, and I'm pretty sure, somebody drop it in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that there has been an exception made for Bronny that he doesn't have to talk to the press. There has been an exception made for Bronny that he doesn't have to talk to the press, and we all know why that is. Because they don't want Bronny to have to explain himself after these games. They think it's adding more stress to an already stressful situation. That is the only reason why you would say that Bronny doesn't have to do what every other player has to do. Another thing is that this is falling in line with the whole LeBron James career, and that is, hey, you fanboys, your king has always had exceptions made for him. Excuses made for him as to why he doesn't have to follow the standards that every other superstar before him has had to follow. But this is no different. So your son is in the league because of you. Because of you and only you. Has nothing to do with his talent at all. And matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead as far as to say this. I would be surprised if Bronny James makes it past this season. If he has any career past this season. And I'm simply saying that because when you look at him on the court, again, he looks terrified out there. And then to have this clause that he doesn't have to talk to the media, to me, that is just showing further proof that Bronny is not able to handle this kind of stress. He's not able to handle the kind of criticism that's coming along with the situation. The situation being that he already knows that why he's in the NBA. He knows that the whole world knows why he's in the NBA and that it is not on his talent. And that is a whole lot of pressure to have to try to grow at a rate fast enough to justify you being in the NBA. Again, especially when we just saw this guy, Quincy Olivari, especially when we just saw this guy. I did a video a few days ago, and I was talking about how much more exciting it was watching the fourth quarter of the Lakers-Milwaukee Bucks game, and they had all the newbies in, and at the time I didn't know who the guy was. I just called him Player 41, and but his name is Quincy Olivari, and this guy, to me, there's no doubt that he should have a spot on the Lakers. Matter of fact, I would go as far as to say is that to me, he showed better leadership with how he played than any other Laker. He showed better leadership with how he played. To me, he led by example on the court. He went out there and put the energy and the effort in. But yeah, so there's a lot of pressure on Bronny to grow at a rapid rate to justify why he's in the NBA. And like I said, to me, all these things, the fact that he looks terrified on the court, the fact that they made this exception for him, that he doesn't have to talk to the press, to me, this just points to the fact that he can't handle the pressure. So it really wouldn't surprise me if Bronny doesn't make it past the past this first season. You know, if it gets to be too much and he just says, hey, I don't want to do this. I want to go back to playing video games. But anyway, LeBron James, let's stop playing. Stop playing and pretending like you don't know where all this is coming from. This is you. Just like every piece of criticism you've ever gotten in your career has been your fault. This is why you're begging for respect as if you don't understand why you don't have that respect. Because you want your cake and eat it too. You think that you get to take the shortcuts and still receive the same praise as the greats before you. It doesn't work like that. Like for you fanboys, it doesn't work like that. You guys can cry and complain all you want to. But it just doesn't work like that. No matter how bad you want it to be the case, no matter how bad that you want people to accept your king's longevity stats as if they mean something other than he's been playing a long time. That's all they mean. No, having the most amount of points does not make you the greatest scorer in the history of the basketball. It makes you the person with the most points because you've been playing the longest. That's all it means. Again, unless you want to say that LeBron James is also the turnover king. You have to accept them both if you want to talk about longevity stats. So, but anyway, This is a short video. We gonna hold up here, but like I said, to me this is just ridiculous. You know, like LeBron James, you bought this, you bought all of this on, and I think what's happening is LeBron James is getting frustrated at the fact that this didn't play out like he thought it was gonna play out. Matter of fact, I would go as far as to say I don't think anything in his career played out like he thought it was gonna play out, and what I mean by that is I think he thought all these shortcuts were going to be ignored. I think he thought to himself, hey, you know, I'm going to go to Miami, form the super team, and that's going to be that. I'm going to win some championships, and everybody's going to praise me for having championships. He didn't anticipate people saying, hey, hold up, man. We are not going to put you in the same category as Jordan and Kobe and Bird and Magic. And for those who want to bring up who want to try to bring up the whole Kobe played with Shaq for the first three-peat. Well, he didn't play with Shaq for that two-peat he got on his own. And LeBron James needed two other superstars to get a two-peat. He needed two other superstars to get a two-peat. So, fanboys, you can't use that excuse either. So, LeBron James, like I said, I think all of these things didn't pan out the way he thought they were, the way he thought they would. I think he thought he was just going to be able to do certain stuff and people were just going to accept it and they were just going to accept the championships and not question how he was able to get them. I think he thought that, you know. And so, you know, his last ditch effort was him with his son. You know, he's been saying this for years. He wanted to play with his son, and you know, through unethical means, he made it happen. And it's not panning out the way he... Matter of fact, I would say he seems to be getting more blowback from this than any other thing I've seen in his career. People seem to really not really be on board with this. You know, and some people are expressing it to various degrees, you know. But even within the mainstream media, you know, people are saying, hey, Bronny isn't ready. Period. And LeBron James wasn't expecting that. And so I think he's starting to get irritated that there's been so much pushback. But at the end of the day, you saw the poll I put up, who's going to be the scapegoat. I put Bronny on there for a reason because, again, to me, even the way LeBron James responded to that question is kind of... to me, it felt like he was like throwing Bronny in the ocean. Like, hey, don't talk to me about Bronny. Bronny got to fend for himself now. He's making me look bad. I don't want to answer any questions about Bronny. He's making me look bad. He's his own player. He's a grown man. If you want to know why he's playing so terrible, ask him. Don't ask me. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. This is not working out how I'm playing. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think of LeBron James saying, hey, ask Bronny. He's a grown man. I can't answer for him. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't answer for Bronny James, even though I'm the one who put him in this position, even though I'm the one who told the whole world that he was better than some NBA players already. But yeah, now that he's sucking it up on the basketball court, don't ask me, ask Bronny. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly, truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.